Once my prison, now it shall be the avatar of my return. All shall perish, all shall return to order, to oblivion.
Hey, what is going on, everybody? This is me, always Abzed, and today we're going to be rating the top 5 Sonic Frontiers Titans. The Titans in this game are very good, and I'm going to first say this off as a warning. If if you disagree with my list, please do, and please leave a comment in the comment section below. I'm gonna really enjoy, seeing your people's lists. And if you have any feedback on this video, please do so as well. Anyway, the criteria I'm going to use to rank each of the titans in this game are 1. Gameplay. How hard or how enjoyable are each of these fights? Number 2. Music. I don't think I need an explanation for this one, but anyway. Story. How in-depth is the story of portraying all of this, and how important is it to the longevity of the battle and the game? So, let's begin. Roll the intro, editor. Come on. Come on. Number 5 of my Sonic Frontiers Titan list is Supreme. It's just Giganto, but it has diamonds and lasers. and it's Monsoon. Anyway, for his gameplay rating, he has 5.10 for gameplay. Even though it is the penultimate boss, it just doesn't build up what Knight had, who is pretty challenging. What Supreme is though is just Giganto with QTEs, pretty cool ones, and a bunch of yellow diamonds, which are also cool. For music, it's fine. I'll give it a 7 out of 10. It's less out and vibrant compared to the others, and I was expecting the penultimate boss to be loud. It goes more like a classical song, so it was not what I was expecting, but the song is pretty good. Story though was different. Supreme's captain was Crane, who burned his literal soul away to seal the end in the Titan. And then the other Titans sealed Supreme into cyberspace. So basically, the Supreme we fight is the end, vacant from its awakening. So Story for the End gets a 9 out of 10 because it's very good. So Supreme gets a total of 21 out of 30. I like his story. Everything else was horrendous.
I'm hanging on to the other side. I won't give up till the end of me.
Number 4 for my list is Giganto, the first Titan of the game. For gameplay, she has 7 out of 10, while the only thing she does is stand there in Phase 1. In Phase 2, she fires lasers from her mouth, throws a bunch of lasers on her back, and at the end is just trying to crush Sonic in both of her hands. The game really goes out of its way to make you feel undefeatable. Music gets an 8 out of 10. Who knew metal would work? And this is the first boss of the game. What? It serves as a contrast to the open world music, and I appreciate that. Story gets a 8 out of 10. The pilot of Giganto is Dragon, who loved her people more than anything, and when the chance came to pilot her Titan, Giganto, she happily gave her life away. It's not that in depth, so 8 out of 10. So overall, we have a 23 out of 30 for Giganto.
I'll be the one to carry on, and you can throw me to the wolves.
Number 3 of my list is Wyvern. For gameplay, Wyvern gets a 8 out of 10. Flying across the island is just insane, and in Phase 2, just a bunch of swirly lasers coming out of him. From parrying bullets, to parrying claws, to parrying him to a cliff, if you beat him, you're broken through it. For music, this is one of the best tracks in the game, just gonna go say that out. While the song name Break Through It All is in the song only once, it's still good to hear. A 8 out of 10. For story, Wyvern's pilot, Snake, was a warrior among his people and seized the chance to become a Titan, aka Wyvern. He's stubborn at times and sometimes grim and hopeless. It's not that in-depth, but it is entertaining. 8 out of 10. So overall, we have a 24 out of 30 for Wyvern. He's a jack of all trades. end is the number 2 of my list. While the fake moon is still looming above Supreme, the center of attention is now the beast, which was once Supreme. For gameplay, this guy is insane, a 9.5 out of 10. He can re-heal, and his side-looping animation is just satisfying. And the most important thing, Supersonic was not enough, so we got Supersonic 2, boy. This guy cool. That's all I can say. I mean, the only change is that he has blue eyes and he has a perfect parry, but still. For music, we have a first 10 out of 10. I'm Heroes remixed, and they made it metal, and they did everything so well. I cannot explain it. It is peak. For story, this guy is, well, the end of all things. It blew up the ancient planets, hunted it down, and made Crane burn his soul away just to seal itself in cyberspace. So, 8 out of 10 for story. So overall, we have a 27.5 out of 30 for the end from the Final Horizon. Now, before we move on to number 1, I have to mention an honorable mention. My honorable mention is the end. The end followed by the end. That's a coincidence. The reason the end didn't make it to the top 5 is because, well, let's just see how it fares against the criteria. For gameplay, we have 1 out of 10. It's not Sonic-like, and they made it have a huge health bar, so it takes 10 minutes just to beat. I've never even beaten the end because, well, it's not my cup of tea, nor is it possible for me to do. For music, we have 6 out of 10. It's unique and tempting with ominous chords, as we look to meet the fake moon. But then we shoot it, and it's not cool, so Story, it's the same as the other end, so same 8 out of 10. So overall, we have a 15 out of 30 for the fake moon or the end. Music is really cool, and the story is cool. Gameplay though. Our number 1 is Night. Insane boss fights start from here and end from here. Gameplay. Night has an insane gameplay as he flings his shield at ya, and you have to parry it back to actually hit him. And his parry animation. Ew. Just look at it. Spin dash and everything. Got everything. Being this boss means that you find her playing. And our first 10 out of 10 for gameplay. Music. Best Sonic rapper and vocalist. Sign me up. The song strikes the balance between awe and ominous. A 10 out of 10. Amazing. The story. The pilot of Night is Tiger. He created Night and every other Titan. Giganto, Wyvern, Supreme, all of them. He was also the protege of one of the greatest heroes of the Ancients. I actually have a theory that because the pilot of Night made Night, it knows how to control it best, and that's why it's the hardest boss. So, an 8 out of 10. So with this, our list concludes. Thank you, and now let's head over to the outro.
with the pain. Yeah, I can feel my fire awaken. No time for being complacent.
Conclusion of the video. I just really want to thank you all for watching. And now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to basically show you the winner of every single category and criteria.